Hi, so today I'm going to talk through how to do a Pilates crisscross exercise. So this is a great exercise to strengthen through our upper and our lower abdominal muscles with a particular emphasis on our oblique muscles, so these side abdominal muscles. It's also a great movement for working on some upper body flexibility, so that's spinal flexibility and our posture as well. And it's a great toning exercise for the waistline. So it's a good all-round exercise, particularly focused on our abdominals. So there's some different levels to work on that you can build up with this exercise, and I'm going to demonstrate those for you now. So we're going to come down onto our back. So coming onto your back here, knees bent up, so that hip width distance apart. Just to start with, make sure you're starting in that nice neutral position. That core's gently engaged. And I'm going to reach one hand down by my side and the other hand behind my head. So I want you just to have your elbow just in your peripheral vision here. So you're just lifting that elbow just so you can just see that. And I'm going to take a breath in. As I breathe out, I'm going to lift up my head, lengthen through that neck, and I'm coming in that diagonal looking to that opposite knee and then lower down. So you want to feel that shoulder blade lifting, and that shoulder blade is going in that diagonal direction towards the opposite hip. Good. And again, breath in as you breathe out, reaching up, breathing in as you lower. And again, reaching up and lower. So we're bringing in those abdominals and those obliques as we're just rotating slightly in that diagonal direction. Good. And then lowering back down. Well done. And then we can do that on both sides. So we alternate, opposite hand behind the head, and the same again, reaching over. Good. Now if that feels comfortable here, then we can bring both legs up into a double tabletop position. So breath in as you breathe out, lifting that leg. Same again. Now as we're going to maintain this position here, we can glue our feet and our knees together, and we're going to maintain that tabletop position. Now really importantly at this level, you want to make sure you're really keeping that tummy nice and flat and watching for any doming of that tummy. So really think about keeping that tummy nice and flat. So both hands going to go behind my head this time. Same again, just bringing those elbows into that peripheral vision. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're just going to lift in that diagonal again and then lowering back down. Good. And we're going to alternate sides. So lifting and lowering. So that shoulder blade's going to that opposite hip and down. Well done. And down. So my hands are just supporting that head as we're lifting and lowering. Well done. And again. And then lowering back down. Very good. And down. And then we're just going to lower those legs one at a time back to that start. Very good. So keeping my hands in this position, we can just make this a little bit harder, and we can add in our leg stretch. So we're going to lift up again, and then the opposite leg into that tabletop, maintaining that tabletop position. This time, as we lift my head towards that opposite knee, I'm going to stretch the opposite leg away and then folding back. Good. And then again, reaching away and then folding back. So breathing out as I'm lifting up, breathing in as you fold down. Breathing out, breathing in as you fold down. Now to make this a little bit harder, we can not lower all the way down in between. So we lift, coming back there and reaching again. So we're just lowering down, lifting, but not all the way back down onto the mat. And we're alternating sides. Well done. Very good. Reaching away and lowering. Coming back to that start, lowering that head, and then one at a time, lower those legs back down and bring those arms down by your side. Well done. So that is how we do a Pilates crisscross exercise. So as you can see, a great way to progress through this exercise to work on that strength through the abdominals. But remember, work to that level that you feel comfortable and safe to do.